the one that holds you accountable, sir. Listen.
You're not getting charged with anything.
You ain't got nothing.
Did I not just say you're not getting charged with anything?
But why am I in handcuffs? I wasn't running from y'all.
Because you're detained.
You don't need to cuff somebody. I am arrested right now.
No, you're not. You're not arrested.
You can just stand there. I wasn't running from you to detain me.
Okay.
Mr. Moses argues that he has been arrested because he is in handcuffs in the back of a police cruiser, and an officer contends that he's only being...
Can I help you? Hey. Hello? Sir. Hi. Can I help you? Can I help you? No, your camera. You can't take that. That's no. No. Sir, no. You can't do that. No. No. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops.
There's a lady up on the window saying, I think she's coming.
The badge number was 36. He said his name was Officer Crawford. That's not the exhibit. The exhibit is the police report from Kirksville, Missouri, dated May 14th, 2025. A report that will state, in official black and white language, that officers responded to a disturbance call at Equity Bank. Not a robbery, not a threat, not a weapon. A man standing on a public sidewalk holding a camera pointed at a window. That's the entire predicate for what happened next. Picture a single pane of glass. On one side, a man with a phone, standing on concrete that belongs to every taxpayer in Kirksville. On the other side, a bank vault, visible, unobstructed, in a lobby any customer could walk into during business hours. That pane of glass is the entire case. Everything the Kirksville Police Department did next was built on the theory that a sheet of glass can convert a public sidewalk into a crime scene. Before we go deeper into what the documents and the Bodycam timeline actually show, make sure you're subscribed to Police Misconduct Case, because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence.
Against the law. No.
saying it's illegal. Hey y'all, she grabbing a board to put in my way. Scooting over and putting the board.
Two different bank employees tell Mr. Moses that it is illegal for him to film inside the bank from the sidewalk, and when he does not stop, the bank manager calls 911. Officers with the Kirksville Police Department respond to the call and approach Mr. Moses as he continues filming from the sidewalk.
What's going on? What you up to? Parlez français?
Well, I don't know that the bank is going to let him keep that video. I'm just letting you know that's not He's got
You need to speak. You need to talk. Parlez-vous français? English?
Parlez-vous français?
What do you speak? I know you're on the sidewalk, but you can't record the inside of a building. That's an invasion of privacy. You can't do that. Even from the sidewalk, you can't do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Think somebody can walk up to your house and hold the camera into the window and start recording inside your house? No, you can't do that.
One of the officers...
Here's the timeline, stripped of adjectives. A man, we'll call him Mr. Moses, consistent with how he identifies on his own channel, is filming through Equity Bank's front windows while standing on the public sidewalk outside. A bank employee approaches him and tells him this is illegal. It is not. 2 employees attempt to physically block his camera with a signboard. That's not a legal argument, that's a game of visual whack-a-mole. When Mr. Moses does not leave, the bank calls 911. Kirksville officers arrive and immediately adopt the bank's legal theory wholesale. No independent analysis, no consultation of the statute.
That there was
just
no
an inherited
reasonable
assumption.
basis to suspect him of invasion of privacy.
Now, are you going to speak with us? Yeah, I don't care about the sidewalk. Are you going to talk to us? I don't care. Yeah, get the badge number. Are you going to leave? Are you going to leave? No, because you're recording the inside of the leave. You're not going to communicate with us? Do you have an ID with you? Do you have an ID with you? Pat him down for an ID if he's not going to cooperate. You are being detained. No, 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 you are being detained.
Charge $2,000 a minute for unlawful.
I don't care. I don't care. You want to play these games, not listen? Check for his ID.
Oh, that one's not done. Turn your wrist, man. There we go. Phone. Feels like there's a wallet or something over here.
Okay. Get his wallet so we can ID him.
Let me just get these double locks real quick.
Copy 110.
What do you not understand about you cannot hold a camera up to a window to record the inside of a building? That is not constitutionally protected.
Can't trespass my eyes. I'm on the sidewalk.
That's not constitutionally protected. You think somebody can record through your window inside your house? Whatever.
On the sidewalk.
Whatever.
On the sidewalk.
Whatever. No, you can't.
Okay.
That's invasion of privacy.
What's your name?
There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm on the sidewalk.
You're holding the camera,
I'm on the
recording it.
sidewalk.
I'm not even going to argue with you because you don't want to listen. No.
You're not listening.
No, I'm not going to because you don't want to.
Mr. Moses argued.
One officer tells him, on record, that filming through a window from a public sidewalk constitutes invasion of privacy. Let's translate that into plain English. The officer is claiming that looking at something visible to any pedestrian who walks past is the same crime as secretly photographing someone undressed in a place they reasonably expected privacy. Those are not similar. They are not in the same universe. Missouri's invasion of privacy statute, section 565.252, is not vague. It applies to 2 specific scenarios: capturing images of a person who is nude or partially nude in a place where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy, or photographing under or through someone's clothing. A bank vault is neither nude nor wearing clothing. The vault is not a person. This is not a close call requiring judicial interpretation. It's a statute an officer could read on a phone in under 90 seconds and immediately recognize does not apply. That's the first crack in this case, and it appears within the first 4 minutes of contact. Here's the moral refrain of this story, and you're going to hear it again. The badge does not get to rewrite the statute. Say it with me. The badge does not get to rewrite the statute. Because that's what happens next. When the invasion of privacy
Hopkins, the Supreme Court held that a suspect's silence during questioning did not invoke the right to remain silent, and that if an individual wants to assert their Fifth Amendment rights, they must do so, quote-unquote, unambiguously. Accordingly, while Mr. Moses retained the right to decline to engage and to avoid volunteering statements that could be used against him, a court would likely conclude that his Fifth Amendment rights were not invoked by his choice to remain silent.
If you don't want to.
Came out on level 2. You never even de-escalated.
Because you played stupid games. I can't understand what you're saying.
Because
We tried.
I don't have to talk. I can invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
Did you
I don't
get
have
his
to
ID?
talk.
No ID. It's just a
I hope you find the ID. You're going to realize you messed up.
Okay. No, we didn't mess up
You
anything.
did. You did.
Is there a name on that?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Oh boy, you are in trouble.
Like I haven't heard that before in my career.
Like you say, handle in court.
Like I haven't seen people like you play these games before.
Games.
Yes,
So the Constitution
games.
is a game to you?
No, you playing games, trying to
Constitution.
provoke. You trying to provoke a
I didn't
response.
speak to nobody. That's
Doesn't
why
matter. You're trying to provoke
It's okay.
a response.
I didn't even speak to nobody. I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that.
That's
why I
exactly
wanted to
what
talk.
you did. This is State versus Angel Moses. Wait, hang on.
You better be in the same trouble. They did the same thing. You say handle in court, those dismissal papers. Somebody doing the same thing.
Like I haven't heard that before in my career.
Like you say, handle in court.
Like I haven't seen you people like you play these games before.
Games.
Yes,
So the Constitution
games.
is a game to you?
No, you playing games, trying to provoke. You trying to provoke a
I didn't
response.
speak to nobody. That's
Doesn't
why
matter. You're trying to provoke a
I didn't
response.
speak to nobody. I knew you would say that. I knew you would say
That's
that.
because that's
why I
exactly what
wanted
you
to
did. This is State versus Angel Moses. Like, hang on.
talk. You better be in the same trouble. They did the same thing.
Okay.
You say handle in court, those dismissal papers. Somebody doing the same thing.
Same thing for traffic violation?
Buddy, you in trouble.
Same
Flip it
thing
over.
for a traffic violation?
Flip the other one over.
Blank page.
Dumbass.
Okay, what do we got here?
Dismissal papers.
No contact order.
Same thing.
No contact order.
Man, boy, y'all.
Is that
No contact order isn't dismissal paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's far from it, actually.
I'm telling you.
It's
I don't care.
Moses, Angel Moses.
See, I don't care about the law or the Constitution. I don't have to speak.
Oh, we do.
It should fit the amendment
No,
right.
you don't have to speak.
It should
That's
fit
right.
the amendment right.
But you're intentionally trying to provoke
No, I'm
people by
not.
playing
I
games,
didn't even
walking to
speak.
banks, recording into
I didn't even
videos.
speak. Why
Yeah,
are you yelling?
trying to provoke.
And you a
I'm
sergeant?
talking loud,
But listen,
talking
sir,
to
and you
you.
a sergeant.
Because I can't talk to you.
came on level
Because you
10.
just talk over,
It's okay,
over,
sir.
talk over. Keep talking over.
I never
talk
talked over
You right now, talk over. So if you check out of Iowa for black people, all we have is Angel Moses and Ocean Sanders.
I'm not running or going nowhere. Y'all standing right here. Like,
We'll see what we can locate. We cannot scan out of Iowa.
oh boy. I'm surprised. Officer tell somebody to move from the sidewalk? This is a public
No, I
sidewalk.
didn't tell you to move from the sidewalk.
You just did.
No. See,
Got
here we
body
go.
cameras
Here we
on?
go. Once again, you don't want us to talk. You don't want us to talk.
You videotape inside of a bank.
You can.
Yes, my video recorder's going.
Now,
You
now
cannot
listen.
videotape
Once again, you don't want to listen to us. Once
Let
again,
you talk first. Let you talk first. Go ahead and then let me speak.
okay. When we came up, I don't care. We didn't say anything about the Constitution. We didn't tell you to leave from the sidewalk. We told you you couldn't look into the video, into the bank with your camera, record the inside, and you just wanted to pretend like you couldn't understand us, and you didn't want to communicate with us, so you left us no choice.
No, sorry. Okay, can I talk now?
Sure, go ahead.
I do have rights.
You do.
I have a right that I actually don't have to speak with you, sir.
That's correct.
I'm on a public sidewalk. I can point my camera
No,
or
you
look
cannot.
wherever I want.
No, you cannot. That's not true.
So if I'm over across the street, I can't point my camera?
Yeah, sure you can. Sure you can. You cannot walk straight up to a window and point the camera
I wasn't
into
right at the window. I was right here. I was almost behind the line. Go ahead, show. Even if I was, this is sidewalk.
You can't do that. That
This
is
the
invasion. That is
sidewalk.
invasion of privacy.
There's
you can't
no
do that.
expectation of privacy. And you don't know
You're
this
not
as a
listening.
sergeant.
Okay, so if this is a house,
Okay.
and this is somebody's window to their bedroom, you think you can walk up?
I can't go on someone's
There you go.
property.
You don't.
I can't
Put
go
him
on
in the
someone's
car for now.
property.
Put him
I
in
can't
the
go
car
on
for
someone's
now.
property.
He just doesn't want to listen.
I have video of him pointing the camera inside and counting and all kinds of
Go ahead.
things. I think so.
Yeah. So we walk up and he's got the camera and like, hey man, what are you doing? And he doesn't say a word. He won't say a word to us. And we're like, hey man, you can't be doing this. You can't point the camera inside the bank. And he just not saying a word, just keeps pointing at the sidewalk. And so he wouldn't say anything. So we go to grab him to get his ID. And
We're not locating that individual out of Iowa and not showing any contact in ITI.
copy.
I have enough fingerprint.
Is he going to provide his ID? Because if not, we're going to fingerprint him to find out who he is.
Mike, ask him for his name.
Ask him for his identified information. If not, we're going to fingerprint him to find out who he is.
Peace disturbance or?
Yeah, at least a peace disturbance.
We asked him to stop. Two managers. I'm the bank manager. My CSM asked him to stop. He was pointing at it. He was counting. He acted like he didn't know how to speak to us. We both attempted to tell him to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's your name and date of birth? Or we could take you down to the station and fingerprint you.
I mean, you want to violate my rights? I want to invoke my Fifth Amendment right because y'all actually violate my rights.
Okay. Hey, Bill. He's invoking his Fifth Amendment right.
Hey, do you have an ID on you real quick? And do you want pursuit charges?
Is there a trooper with their quick scan that we can get here?
Go ahead.
He was intentionally trying to provoke a response from us.
Well, if he was at Bank of West doing the same shit, what's he up to?
Yeah. Trying to provoke a response from us. Just to fuck around.
Go ahead.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, do you have an ID on you real quick?
I can go get
And do you want pursuit
They
charges?
ask if he'll talk to them. He says no. He tells them on his own initiative that he's exercising his right to remain silent. And here's where the forensic irony compounds. The officers treat silence itself as evidence of guilt. One officer accuses him of playing games with the Constitution. Another says his silence is proof he's trying to provoke a response. Let's be precise about what the law actually says here, because this is where most viewers get confused and where most departments count on that confusion.
He posts a cash bond and is released. That second detention is a separate legal matter entirely, unconnected to the invasion of privacy and peace disturbance theories that defined the sidewalk encounter. And it's worth being precise about that distinction, because conflating the two would blur exactly the kind of evidentiary line this channel exists to keep sharp. Now, here's the officer-by-officer accountability breakdown, because that's what separates forensic analysis from outrage content. The bank employees made an honest, if legally incorrect, assumption about privacy law. A mistake, not a crime.
And one shared by a surprising number of businesses that misunderstand where the line sits between private property and a public vault, viewable from a public sidewalk. The responding officers, however, had a professional obligation to know the statute before acting on someone else's incorrect legal theory. They did not independently verify the invasion of privacy claim. They escalated a misdemeanor theory into a physical detention, handcuffing, and cruiser confinement, and continued that confinement well past the point their own supervisor confirmed no crime had occurred. That is not a citizen's failure to understand the law. That is a department's failure to apply it.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, do you have an ID on you real quick?
I can go get
And do you want pursuit charges?
Is there a trooper with their quick scan?
Okay.
That's above me, but you don't want to mess with
Yeah, I
that.
just want to check.
Let me grab my ID. You can
Yeah.
come in if you
Yeah, I'm going to hang on the AC.
Checking the door, waiting to let everybody in. Appreciate you guys coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Trying to deal with that kind of stuff. What was he say he was doing?
Nothing. He just did this to another bank, though.
Oh, here in Kirksville?
So I was,
Today even?
I was just looking for him at another one
Oh.
2 seconds ago, and then came over here.
We took this
364
sign
Central one row.
and tried to put it in front of the window, and he would step over. He would step over. I have video of it. So,
Missouri DL Victor 03919 7004. I guess we can go down to the PD and do it if we have to.
We're going to have him come to the scene here. Do you want to secure the scene here?
How are we going to secure this?
I mean, just keep it in your vehicle for now. Just.
Oh, it's Mike's vehicle, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm around the corner. I'm in
Okay.
the parking lot.
I'll just keep this here.
Where did the other guys go to?
There's another guy?
there was someone who tried to cut through the door.
Well, but he was, looks like he was taking He took video of these signs here, and then when they started getting him,
The other guy did? Yes.
when they grabbed him, he took it.
safe.
Or, no, we're not. What do you need? Direct deposit form, but I can go to the wonderful. Okay, yeah, that'll work. They're open till 7. Thank you.
So, yeah.
So there was a second guy.
So, do they have the video of him?
Wearing orange. He
Yeah,
came
we'd
from
have
that
to
direction as
check
well.
that still.
See
But
who gets video of him, what he's doing out here. You guys have the video available of him standing in the window, and you said the other guy actually came into the lobby too.
No, he's right here in the vestibule, right here in front of this closed sign.
See if we can get that video.
Yeah, he's tall, slender guy.
I did see him.
Very colorful, orange-based shirt. And yeah, the ATM would have got a good visual of him.
I don't know. That was laying on the ground by the scalp.
I don't know if we have any cameras that face the windows.
do you guys want to pursue charges for peace disturbance?
I'm sorry?
Do you guys want to pursue charges for peace disturbance?
I don't know.
Hey, Lucas is
That's a very good question. Never had that option before.
I mean, we just
Well,
need
it's
to
nice
know
to
because I mean we'd have to have something, otherwise we're gonna have to let them go. So.
So go get Harper.
Yeah, but is that even enough?
Then go home and get Trevor ready.
Well, yeah, I'd say he's disturbing your peace by bothering you guys, by videoing in here. We've asked him not to multiple times, so
So then what's the process of that?
he just get arrested, booked and released, pretty much.
Huh.
And if he keeps doing it, then he's probably going to get taken to jail because he's continuing to be a problem. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you guys are cool with that?
Yep.
Cool.
The officers asked the bank employees if they want to pursue charges against Mr. Moses for quote-unquote peace disturbance, and the employees agree. According to Section 574.010 of the Missouri Revised Statutes, an individual commits the offense of peace disturbance if they unreasonably or knowingly disturb or alarm another by loud noise, offensive language that rises to the level of so-called fighting words, threatening to commit a felonious act, fighting, or creating a nauseous and offensive odor. The statute can also be violated if an individual purposely causes inconvenience to another by unreasonably and physically obstructing vehicular or pedestrian traffic, or the free ingress or egress to or from a place. Now here, Mr. Moses' actions in filming from the public sidewalk clearly did not align with any of the prohibited conduct in the peace disturbance statute, and a court would likely conclude that the officers did not even have reasonable suspicion to believe that he had committed the offense.
Okay, we'll take care of it from here. But what'd they have? What'd they have?
Tiana Johnson.
Oh.
She about hit.
Okay, we're gonna ID him and let him go.
We're gonna what?
We're gonna ID him and let him go.
Unless he has a warrant.
Unless he has a warrant. I want to unlock the door. He's in this one, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, this is what's going on. We've got a trooper coming with a fingerprint scanner to ID you. As soon as we ID you, if you don't have any wants or warrants, you're going to be released. Do you have any wants or warrants? You don't have to tell me. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Hey, we're going to find out in like 3 minutes.
We're just going to ID you, and if you don't have any wants or warrants, we're going to let you go.
And if you come back, you can be arrested for trespassing.
They want you trespass, so
I wasn't ever on their property.
Okay.
So,
They just don't want you to go inside the bank.
I never was in their bank.
Okay.
Of course I know not to go in their bank, sir.
Okay, as long as you understand.
And I'm just really shocked that this how this turned out on a public sidewalk. And you are a sergeant. You escalated this, sir.
No.
Listen, I know people always trying to say I'm trying to antagonize somebody. That's why they want to speak. I let you do it. He tried to break my wrist by tightening this up, bro. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I can't wait for you to call Iowa Police Department. They know exactly who I am. I'm pro-police. Wait till you gonna find out who I am. I'm pro-police.
That's fine.
Yeah, buddy.
You intentionally tried to provoke.
No, I did not. I didn't say nothing to nobody. Why are you telling them to close their blinds? They got blinds.
Okay, well, I'm going to go tell them
What are windows made for?
I'm going to go tell them that.
But what are windows made for?
So, I'm telling you what's going on. We're going to ID you, and as long as you don't have any wants or warrants.
Hey, I don't agree to no searches or seizures. You shouldn't be IDing me or nothing like that.
We have
you
enough.
ID me unlawfully.
It's a safety
unlawfully.
It's a safety issue
For
for the
who?
bank. We don't know if you're a bank robber. Okay?
Come on, man.
So-
That's the shit you come up with. Now check this out. Somebody told Hey, look, they told me to come out here. I'm
See,
like, I'm only on the sidewalk.
You're not even listening. We're not.
I'm on the sidewalk.
As long as there's no warrants or warrants.
I ain't got no warrants. I'm lawfully. I hold you accountable. You're not. I gotta be accountable.
You're not getting charged with
I'm the one that hold you accountable, sir. Listen.
You're not getting charged with anything.
You ain't got nothing.
Did I not just say you're not getting charged with anything?
But why am I in handcuffs? I wasn't running from y'all.
Because you're detained.
You don't need to cuff somebody. I am arrested right now.
No, you're not. You're not arrested.
You can just stand there. I wasn't running from you to detain me.
Okay.
Mr. Moses
The
argues
Fifth Amendment's protection against self-incrimination is not automatically triggered by silence alone. The Supreme Court has held that a suspect must invoke that right unambiguously for it to carry certain procedural weight in custodial interrogation. But here's what that legal nuance does not mean. It does not mean police can escalate a citizen's detention because he chose not to speak. Declining to answer questions is not obstruction. Declining to answer questions is not peace disturbance. Declining to answer questions is not consent to being handcuffed. And yet, within minutes, that's exactly what happens. An officer orders him patted down for identification. Bodycam audio captures him saying the restraint was tight enough to leave a mark on his wrist, visible enough that even the officers acknowledge seeing it. He is placed in the back of a patrol vehicle. Now here's the ticking clock moment, the part of this story that turns a sidewalk disagreement into something with real constitutional stakes. How long can a state hold a man in handcuffs in the back of a locked vehicle for a crime that doesn't exist? That's not a rhetorical flourish. That's the actual legal question at the center of this case. And the answer, according to decades of Fourth Amendment case law, is not 1 minute longer than necessary. The bank employees are asked on camera if they want to pursue charges for peace disturbance.
Let's be forensic about what that means. They are extending a detention they've already admitted is unsupported by criminal conduct, purely to run an identity check that has nothing to do with the original 911 call. In the 1983 case of Florida v. Royer, the Supreme Court was explicit. An investigative stop must be temporary, and it must last no longer than necessary to accomplish the purpose of the stop. In 2015's Rodriguez v. United States, the court went further, ruling that officers cannot prolong a seizure beyond the time reasonably required to complete its lawful mission without independent justification. Once the sergeant confirmed there was no crime, the lawful mission of this stop was already complete. Everything after that determination, the continued handcuffing, the continued confinement, the wait for the scanner, exists in a constitutional gray zone that leans very dark. Say it again. The badge does not get to rewrite the statute, and it does not get to rewrite the clock either. They say yes, but peace disturbance under Missouri Revised Statute 574.010 requires specific conduct: loud noise, fighting words, threats of violence, or physically obstructing pedestrian or vehicular traffic. Standing quietly on a sidewalk holding a phone satisfies none of these elements. Not one. A court reviewing this footage would not need expert testimony to conclude that the officers lacked even reasonable suspicion. The word quiet appears in the bank employee's own statement to police. The employee describing the alleged disturbance is on record saying the disturber never said a word. And here's where the timeline gets its second irony explosion. A supervising officer, a sergeant, eventually reviews the situation and confirms, out loud, on Bodycam, that Mr. Moses committed no crime. This is the pivot point of the entire case, because under Terry v. Ohio and its descendants, once officers determine a detained individual has not broken the law, the investigative justification for that detention ends. It doesn't taper off. It doesn't continue for administrative convenience. It ends. But Mr. Moses stays in handcuffs. He stays in the back of the vehicle. Because now, instead of releasing him, the department decides to wait for a mobile fingerprint scanner to arrive. A device that will confirm his identity so they can check for outstanding
you can play that game if you want, but I'm going to show you. There's consequence. Hey,
we're going to ID you, and then you're going to get released.
Yes, sir.
Silence is called, so we'll go.
You'll go? Okay.
You don't have to ID nobody to say don't go on that property. Hey, my hat is right here, sir.
Yeah, because
you damn near try to break my wrist, bro, putting cuffs on me.
Giving you a trespass warning.
A trespass warning. You don't have to ID nobody for that.
Yes, you do.
We do. No, you don't. Y'all. That's what we do. That's what we're doing. Operate by law, though. Law enforcement. Law enforcement. It's okay.
I'm just gonna have you stand
Trust
over
me,
here.
I'm not running for nobody. I'm pro police. Wait till y'all. I can't really.
I just need your right hand, okay?
Well, I'm gonna give you that, man. He exactly, trying to break my damn wrist.
Gotcha. Are you willing to, if they take the handcuff off you?
I'm not going nowhere.
Okay. You're willing to give me your fingerprint then to get this knocked out?
No, you gonna take it. Don't make me consent to nothing. I'm not consenting to anything. Now, if you want to take my hand and put it up there, that's on you. I'm not consenting to it.
We're gonna move your hands in the front, okay? You're not gonna get out of the handcuffs, okay? Yeah. Don't do anything.
I'm not.
I'm just
telling
saying.
you, I'm okay, bro.
I don't want to argue with you.
I'm not arguing with nobody.
Yeah.
I don't consent to them, but you can take my hand and put it up there on yourself.
We will.
If that's what you want to do. He damn near tried to break my wrist, bro, putting these cuffs on me. Wait till you see that mark.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Look at that.
What you got going on, man?
This is crazy, bro.
I just got here, so I don't know.
This is for somebody just recording on the sidewalk. Look what he did to my wrist.
Yeah, we see it.
Look, he still want to cut.
Well, that's what
You know what Corporal tells me.
Right. So y'all all in training. Nobody know better.
All right, so you're gonna give me your right hand, okay?
You'll have to pick it up.
Yep, no big deal.
After determining that Mr. Moses had not committed a crime, the officers continued to detain him, handcuffed in the police cruiser, until a trooper with a mobile fingerprint scanner arrives to take his fingerprints. In the 1983 case of Florida v. Royer, the Supreme Court held that an investigative detention must be temporary and last no longer than is necessary to effectuate the purpose of the stop, and that police methods must be the least intrusive means reasonably available to verify or dispel their suspicions in a short period of time. Likewise, in the 2015 case of Rodriguez v. United States, the Supreme Court concluded that officers may not prolong a seizure beyond the time reasonably required to complete the stop's lawful mission, and that any extension of the detention requires an independent Fourth Amendment justification, such as additional reasonable suspicion that emerged during the stop. Therefore, once the officers concluded that Mr. Moses's conduct was not criminal, there is a persuasive argument that keeping him in handcuffs in the back of a cruiser while they waited for a fingerprint scanner to arrive amounted to an unlawful extension of the detention, because the mission of the stop had ended and the officers lacked any new articulable basis to keep him seized merely to confirm his identity and check for warrants.
Can you wipe your hands off?
Is your body cameras on?
Yes, they are.
Okay. You're gonna have to get something.
You got something to wipe his hands off. Are they sweaty or what? What's going on? Sweaty? Are your hands sweaty or what?
I was just holding a cold, wet drink. Gotcha. I think he broke my camera, man. Year.
It'll be in the report.
For sure. So please let me get that CAD, let me get that incident report number 2, you guys, before y'all get out of here. And I'm gonna get my camera back. I need to ID everyone that actually came out here. And they following your lead. That's what's the shame is, because you're supposed to know better.
Right.
Okay? You mind if I lean? I'm gonna lean right here.
Go right ahead.
Nobody know better. So y'all in training or something? That's the issue.
Would you rather stand here or sit in the car?
It takes 6 months to become a police officer.
Would you rather stand here or sit in the car?
It takes 2 years to become a barber.
Would you?
So I know y'all don't get all the training that y'all need to be.
Would you rather stand here or sit in the car? Okay. Come over here. As soon as he gets that back, you're gonna have to see the car. Look at this. Come back out again.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm kind of surprised they can't say peace disturbance considering
No.
you can disturb somebody's peace in public.
Well, Chief said since he was on the sidewalk, he wasn't. I mean, what he was doing was to provoke a response, and we absolutely have the right to detain him to find out what's going on. But once we find out he's not breaking any laws, we gotta let him go.
Yeah, I honestly would have thought peace disturbance would still work for that. So.
Nope. And I told them at the bank if they don't want to stab him, they got to put curtains up over the windows.
Yeah.
Because what Chief looked up, if it was an area of the bank that's not open to the public, then that'd be different. But since it's the lobby that anybody can walk into, that.
Which makes sense. I mean,
there's nothing.
Because like to me, that is a public space.
Yeah.
There's a business about it. But honestly, like I said, I would have figured peace disturbance at the very least because they didn't want him to do that, and he's doing it. All right, man, hop on out. We're gonna be letting you go now.
What? Nothing.
That's your hand real quick?
Yes. All of that for huh? But this ain't gonna be the last time seeing you folks. Please, I need the can you give me your name and your badge number, please?
Officer Crawford, badge number 364.
Do you have a business card on you?
Yeah, you want it?
Please.
Yeah, I can get that for you.
Where's the mic? I need your business
What?
card, man. There was a mic
that should be wrapped up in there.
In the envelope?
Yeah, Ford and Dylan brought it over.
I need all y'all business cards. I need the call for service number. I need that CAD number.
So
you too, sir.
You'll have to call back to get the CAD number.
No, you don't. You can call over there and get it for me. You still want to be a dick.
No, we've got calls backed up.
Come on, man. This is more important.
You can call to get the
This
CAD
is,
number.
it's okay.
You got business
What's up,
card.
buddy?
Can I get your name and your badge and your business card if you have it?
Yeah, I got one.
He don't want to give the call for service number. I need yours to
call to get that.
You shut up.
During this extended wait, Mr. Moses tells officers he believes his wrist was injured during the cuffing process. Bodycam footage shows him displaying a visible mark and stating on record that an officer threw him up against a surface while informing him he was being detained. The responding officer's position is that any physical contact was a lawful response to Mr. Moses backing away during the detention attempt, that officers have the authority to physically stop someone from resisting a lawful detention. That's a legitimate legal principle. Officers can use reasonable force to prevent someone from fleeing during a lawful Terry stop. But that principle only holds if the underlying detention itself remains lawful. And once a supervisor has already confirmed no crime occurred, lawful detention becomes the exact phrase under dispute. This is the unresolved tension at the heart of the footage. Was this ever a lawful stop to begin with? Or was it a lawful-sounding label applied after the fact to conduct that started with a bank employee's legal misunderstanding? Eventually, Mr. Moses is released without charges. No invasion of privacy citation, no peace disturbance citation, nothing. The department's own conduct during the encounter functions as its own verdict. You do not release a man with zero paperwork if the underlying suspicion held up. Before he can fully leave the scene, however, records show he is detained again, this time on an active bench warrant connected to a separate pending matter in another Missouri jurisdiction.
All of that for huh? Yeah. But this ain't gonna be the last time seeing you folks. Please, I need the can you give me your name and your badge number, please?
Officer Crawford, badge number 364.
Do you have a business card on you?
Yeah, you want it?
Please.
Yeah, I can get that for you.
Where's the mic? I need your business
What?
card, man. There was a mic
that should be wrapped up in there.
In the envelope?
Yeah, Ford and Dylan brought it over.
I need all y'all business cards. I need the call for service number. I need that CAD number.
So
you too, sir.
You'll have to call back to get the CAD number.
No, you don't. You can call over there and get it for me. You still want to be a dick.
No, we've got calls backed up.
Come on, man. This is more important.
You can call to get the
This
CAD
is,
number.
it's okay.
You got business
What's up,
card.
buddy?
Can I get your name and your badge and your business card if you
Yeah,
have
I
it?
got one.
He don't want to give the call for service number. I need yours
You
to
can call to get that.
You shut up, man.
Yeah, you're good to go.
I need your name and your badge and I need your service number. I need yours too, sir.
Call to get that.
You shut up, man.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Can I get your name and your badge and I need your business card?
Where you from?
I'm from Kansas City, man. I'm just so pro-police. And somebody said that they'd do this. I said, not if I'm on the sidewalk. I said, the police know better on the sidewalk. They don't know about the First Amendment. You can't turn the Constitution.
So I have a question for you.
Boy, look. This is not y'all. Yes. Do you want to get the call for, it's all these cops. Nobody want to get the call for service number for me. Y'all want to deny that. You can call over.
I'll get you mine, dude.
Y'all can call over there and they will give y'all that cash. Y'all is not talking to the average Joe.
Hey, you got something to write it down?
You write it down. Right on back on the. Which one is you? You or Crawford? So I know who at least took the extra step. Y'all sergeant led y'all into this. That little old fucker. That little old dude. See, it's that old school mentality, that racist shit. We need young officers. Young officers ain't racist. The old ones though, they don't even watch, they ain't even hip to social media to see the videos on the internet. Yeah, I'm about to go down to y'all police department, man.
Okay, it's over there.
I'm going. No complaint yet though. We need the body cam footage. If I file a complaint, it's gonna start it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good, buddy?
Oh yeah.
You need anything from me?
Oh yeah. Can you walk me across the street?
I'll walk you across the street.
Cause they'll look for any reason, saying I'm jaywalking or something. Yeah. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Hey, look. Yeah. Hey, y'all, right back in. Hey, right back. You found my remote? What? You found my remote?
I don't have a remote.
Yeah, they broke my stuff, man.
So, Mr. Moses, I've been cool with you.
What's good?
What's your warrant out of Lee Summit for? Be honest with me.
I ain't got no warrant at Lee Summit.
So you do. So
I don't.
You're gonna have to go with me for a second. We're gonna confirm it, okay?
Yeah, I'm going through.
You're gonna hop in my car.
Okay, I tell you, I'm going through court with.
I have to put you back in handcuffs.
I can tell you, listen, I sit in the cop car with you, sir.
But I have to put them up front, okay?
I'm going to court in Lee Summit. I got trial there,
Yep.
June
So
26th.
I just got told that you have a statewide extradition, okay? So this isn't my call, okay?
All right,
this is the judge's, okay?
I'm finna go to. I was finna just go to the police department anyway.
Okay. So you're gonna hop in here with me, okay?
You said in Lee Summit?
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna take this.
I got trial in Lee Summit.
I don't know what it's for. I don't know what it's for.
I know. I got it. You right.
You got it?
You right.
Okay.
You right.
Send it all
Right about something. Yeah, call over to Lee Summit. I got trial there June 26th for another officer. What they did, that warrant that's popping up right there is, I was at a post office recording.
Well, we're not charging you here.
I'm telling you what the thing is in Lee Summit.
Okay.
And they officers, I understand that they don't understand the law. And I was even shocked with that. Like, y'all don't even have jurisdiction on federal ground. Post office had their own postal police. But that's what Lee Summit is about. And I got trial for that. June 26th. Yeah.
977. Right now they're just confirming, just to see if it's active or not. If it's not,
and then they have to agree that they'll extradite you.
Yeah. So if it's not,
if they refuse to extradite you, then you're released.
They're gonna want to extradite me.
Are they?
They don't like me.
So I have a question. Are you an auditor? Or?
Yeah, he's a First Amendment auditor.
Lee Summit don't like me because I'm trying to highlight you. That's what I do. I'm here to highlight my government officials. Now, whether you look good or bad, that's on you. I just spoke with, who is that? That's a lieutenant. Josh Plum. Man, he just did, man.
Where's that at?
I was in Iowa. That was at Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa. He did great, man. He brought me a bottle of water. 6-pack. He went to the store, brought me back. Yeah. Lee Summit gonna be like, yeah, we want his ass. Lee Summit been waiting for this. They did.
So I don't know how long it's going to take them, but they're probably going to be up here. All that's obviously going to be going unless you have somebody give it to you. That has to go into your property.
Yeah, for sure. It's not. In my line of work, I know you're going to get arrested. I understand the cops don't know no better, man.
I'm just doing. You got a warrant.
Yeah,
you got a warrant. So we're just seeing if they're going to confirm it or not.
Yes. Trust. I'm pro. Y'all gonna find out where my stuff is at. You gonna see I'm pro police. I'm gonna need to get some cars. That's
fine.
Yeah. They said, you want to see some illegal shit? He said, go to Kirksville. I said, I'm just on the side. Listen, for real. I said, I'm just on the sidewalk. The cops know better on the sidewalk. Here we are, man. Same thing happened in Iowa. They said the same thing he said. They said, you can be on the sidewalk, but you can't point your camera at this business.
At the bank?
At the bank.
Yeah.
So
that's what this is. It just got dismissed, man. That's what I'm even traveling today.
So do you want to know what the difference was? And the bank is in the wrong. There's a protective status for bank for their vaults, but their vault's viewable from a public area, so it's not.
Everything. Why did you build your bank on the sidewalk? Close your blinds. Build a fort around it. And with you, an officer, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
So, let me explain this to you. We got an original call from you at Bank Midwest, walking down the sidewalk recording.
And I left. They never came outside. I left. I was just about to leave.
What I told the officers then is, if he's on the sidewalk recording, there's nothing we can do about that.
So why did you change this? I was just about to leave.
Because the misunderstanding, our misunderstanding and the bank's misunderstanding about the protected vault. But their vault's in a public area. So
y'all let the bank call and say whatever. He's on my. I didn't see the bank say, "Hey, look, he's on my property."
And as soon as we found that out, that's when we're cutting you loose with no charges.
Bro, you threw me up against the wall.
Because I told you, you were being detained, and you started backing away from us.
But we standing on the ground. Yeah. This is a detainment. I mean, like if I didn't have no cuffs and we just.
But you started backing away from us. We don't know who you are.
Let me be quiet.
I'm just trying to explain it to you. If you don't want me to explain it to you, that's cool.
No, you can talk. I mean, the more you talk, the more, it just, it don't look good.
I just explained the situation to you.
It's like justifying for it. I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity. You can't turn it into a crime.
I didn't turn it into a crime.
It's a public. Well, you threw me up against the wall and threw me in the
When I told you you were being detained and you started backing away from us, we have the right to physically stop you from whatever you're doing when you're being detained.
I hate to put any of, he is right, that'd be a lawful detainment, okay?
What's in your hand?
Just because of the fact that I wasn't there, so, but if you, just from what I'm hearing, I don't know what the situation was. If you are backing away, he's telling you you're detained. He's just making sure you're not going to flee and put you in the cuffs and whatever, so.
You can detain someone just standing there.
Do you think that, what's your bet? Do you think Lee Summit's going to take the warrant or no?
If you say me, I think Lee Summit don't like me. Like this guy.
Okay.
I don't have anything personal against you.
You think Lee Summit's gonna...
We'll see. Let's see if Lee Summit gonna surprise me, man.
Yeah.
Tell me what your YouTube channel is and I'll go check out your videos.
Hey, cause Lee Summit think, and I'm telling Lee Summit, man.
What's your YouTube video?
What's your
YouTube channel?
I said, Lee Summit, y'all got 7 calls on me in one day, and you don't know how to act right. What's so hard just walking up to a guy? Hey, listen, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing illegal. Go talk to the bank. Hey, babe, he has every right. He's on the sidewalk. He has every right. I'm here to back him up because I took an oath to uphold and protect the Constitution. Trust. I know y'all be like, trust. If we can do something to him, we would. But listen, he's on the side. What he's doing is constitutional. There's nothing we can do. Hey, sir, you doing nothing wrong. You got any questions for us? Man, let me get him out of here. You get a call about a man recording on the sidewalk, and I just want to get physical. That's wild. I wouldn't even want to deal with him, man. Let me get him out of here. I'm getting him out of here. If I was an officer, I'm getting him out of here. Hey, you need anything from me? I'm out of here.
That item is active. Bond is 1,000 cash only.
1,000 cash only, okay. Do you have that?
You said what?
1,000 cash only. Do you have that? Like, do you have a card or anything that you can afford to get that?
After Mr. Moses was initially released, he was detained again on bench warrant for failing to appear at an April court date for a pending trespassing charge in Lee Summit, Missouri, although Mr. Moses asserts that he was advised his court date was not scheduled until June 26th. Mr. Moses was released after he posted a $1,000 cash bond. The Kirksville Police Department officers get an F for escalating a business's complaint about an individual lawfully filming on a sidewalk into a full-blown criminal investigation involving numerous officers, demonstrating a fundamental lack of knowledge of the criminal statutes they invoked to justify that seizure, and prolonging Mr. Moses' detention after the investigative purpose had ended to check for warrants. The conduct began because Mr. Moses remained on a public sidewalk and filmed what was visible through the bank's front windows, and yet the officers repeatedly treated that conduct as unlawful. accusing him of invasion of privacy and soliciting peace disturbance charges, despite the fact that these offenses require specific, limited conduct that was not present in this encounter. Instead of correcting the bank employee's misconception about the legality of Mr. Moses' actions and ending the encounter, the officers detained Mr. Moses, applied restraints and cruiser confinement in a manner that exceeded what was reasonably necessary to verify or dispel their suspicions, and then continued holding him for an extended period of time, including a significant stretch after a supervisor advised that Mr. Moses had not committed a crime. Once that determination was made, the stop's mission was over, and continuing to keep Mr. Moses handcuffed in the cruiser while waiting for a mobile fingerprint scanner to confirm his identity and check for warrants likely amounted to an unlawful prolonged seizure unsupported by any new articulable basis. This interaction highlights how quickly constitutional violations can multiply when officers do not understand the laws they are trying to uphold or respect the limits that the Fourth Amendment imposes on investigative detentions. Now, Mr. Moses gets an A-, because although he demonstrated a strong understanding of his right to film from a public sidewalk and physically complied with the officer's detention to limit the risk of escalation, he created avoidable friction by relying on complete silence in response to the officer's questioning. Mr. Moses' conduct remained lawful throughout the encounter. He filmed in a traditional public forum, did not threaten or obstruct anyone, and responded to the officer's physical control by complying rather than turning the encounter into a struggle. But at the same time, his decision to remain completely silent when first approached gave the officers room to characterize the encounter as a refusal to engage, and it contributed to their suspicion of his behavior. A subject does not have to help officers complete an investigation, but there is a practical difference between